I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, I see trees of green, what a wonderful world too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, trees of green, what a wonderful world too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, trees of green, what a wonderful world too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, trees of green, what a wonderful. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
A stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. Sharpest words wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round. gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Welcome to the bank of the free, where everything is just as it seems. Zero bank charges, no maintenance fees, interest constantly, overdrafts you see. Everything you need, everything I do it. Everything I do it, Buddha.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Y'all feel a dream, can't you see you getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now.
close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
for the world we're gonna make. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little, these hands could hold. It'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough. Enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little, these hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never.
I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful
how it goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'd win. Your love of mine. All those times I said that I love you. Your love of mine. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. Your love of mine. Even though you knew I'd die for you. Your love of mine. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been there. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Top of the world. Return of the man. Watch my flow. You know that I've been there. Here I go. So I'm back up in the days. Running things to keep my swine. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. Your love of mine. She said she'd never turn on me. Your love of mine. But you did, but you did. Your love of mine. All this pain you said I'd never feel. Your love of mine. But I do, do. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Hold on. Return of the man. Don't you know? You know that I've been there. Here I go. Return of the man. Oh little girl. Return of the man. What's my pearl? Return of the man. Up and down. You know that I've been there. Round and round.
Mark, stop lying about your big break.
Your love of mine. She said she'd never turn on me. Your love of mine. But you did, but you did. Your love of mine. All this pain you said I'd never feel. Your love of mine. But I do, do. Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. You know that I've been there. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Top of the world. Return of the man. You know that I've been there. Don't you know? Return of the man. It is. Return of the man. Hold on. Return of the man. Be strong. You know that I've been there. Here I go. Return of the man. My little girl. Return of the man. What's my baby? Return of the man. Up and down.
Good evening, everybody. Hi.
Hello, good evening. How are you? Good evening.
Fine. Thank you very much for joining. Good evening. We are about to give this program a start. And before we do that, I would like to introduce myself. I would be your host for this event. And with me, actually. My name is Felicia Okofu, and I'm the program manager for Communitywide Charities Incorporation. So there is somebody that is here with me today. He's not with me physically, but he's virtually with me. We did it sometimes last year. We're doing it this year again. I am privileged, yes, because we are all privileged to work together. I am privileged to say that I will be assisted by my honorable and wonderful co-host, all the way from the UK, Mr. Tolu Adeogun. Hey, Tolu, longest time. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I am so happy to be here today. I am going to be your co-host, co-anchor for this program. Don't mind Miss Tofumi, she's just teasing me. Nothing special about me.
You know how
I am happy to be your co-host today. And sorry, just a second. Yeah. So we would be bringing you on board to Communitywide, and we're happy to have all of you around us today. And just sit down and enjoy what we've got in stock for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So without wasting much of our time, I can't declare this. Of course, you know, Tolu, I wouldn't declare this event open because we have the stakeholders that are going to be the ones to declare this occasion open. But before we declare it open, I want to use this opportunity to welcome everybody. We know we have people joining us from Nigeria, we have people joining us from the UK, we have people joining us from the US, from Canada, we even have people joining us from Colombia, we have people joining us from Sierra Leone, we have from Tanzania, we have from Uganda. So I want to say welcome to everybody. Thank you so very much for honoring this wonderful event. It's a third orientation and award event. So I'm welcoming you all. While we wait for the main, what name am I going to call that? The people, the people that are going to kickstart this event, while we wait for them, we would want you to enjoy a few minutes of the musical interlude, right?
Thank
we
you.
Need to shake our body,
the
right?
August at the top are on their way. Can imagine what they are coming with.
Exactly.
Really exciting program today. We expect to enjoy. So let's sit back, enjoy some cool music while we get ourselves ready for the orientation. Once again, you're welcome to Communitywide.
Once again, welcome as well.
A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right.
Hello, everyone.
Celebrate good times, come on. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on. Celebration's up to you. What's your pleasure?
I thought you were shaking your body because I was actually shaking my body behind the scene. What happened now?
I was shaking it too. Shaking. You are not playing the bedu that I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, thank you so very much, everyone, for joining us. So we are starting now because we don't want to keep you all waiting. We're so sorry. Apologies for the minutes that we spent in delaying the program. So as it is right now, we want to start this event. We are declaring it open because we already have the important guests. You all are important guests. So we already have our important guests. We have them. They just left the airport. The private chauffeur had already brought them down, so they are here. I can see some of them. They're looking so beautiful. They're looking so amazing.
Don't let the cat out of the
bag.
Yeah. So let's just wait and let them be introduced one at a time. You're all welcome, everybody, to this event. So we would first of all, like Ms. Tofumi has already introduced herself. She's the program manager for Communitywide, and I happen to be one of the CIT platform managers. We would be going straight to the item for the day, which would begin by the introduction of our board and chairman and board of trustees of Communitywide. So Ms. Tofumi, you have the honor of introducing our highly elated guests.
Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. So without wasting most of our time, in no particular order, or should I do it in a particular order?
In your own order.
In my own order, because
All
I'm
right.
the one that is in charge. There's no problem. All right. So I'm going to be introducing to everyone the chairman of Communitywide Charities, Inc. He's a father, he's a brother, he's a friend. He is, let me know. I don't want to go too far. But this is a very amazing man. His vision and his goal for community-wide is so amazing. Like, you know, betting community-wide was out of was born out of his passion to wanting to help the populace, irrespective of whether you are in Nigeria, you are in the US, or you are in the UK. It is community-wide, all over. I am privileged and honored, sir, all the way from Nigeria to Boston. I am introducing Mr. Shola Muide. Please, I would like our students to please give him, and everybody, please give this man just use your favorite emoji if it's possible. Just keep rolling the clap. I want you to please keep rolling the clap.
Yeah.
That is our father. That is him. That is
our
Mr.
visionary leader.
Exactly. That is Mr. Shola Muide. And you know that saying that they say that behind every successful man, of course, you know, I'm proud to be a woman. All the women in this meeting tonight, please use your favorite emojis. Behind every successful man is a woman, and behind this man is a mother. She is a beautiful mother. She is a loving mother. She is very understanding. She is so supportive. When I mean somebody is a supportive person, and that is the person of Mrs. Comfort Muide. Good afternoon, ma.
Welcome.
I am honored to welcome you to this program, ma. Thank you so much for joining us. And also, I have another. Let me hold on to introducing this next person. I want to hold on because I know you have something to say about him. So let me just hold on and step forward to another person that I'm going to be introducing, and I hope he's here with us today. And that is in person of Mr. Johnson Parrotimi. As he is a powerhouse. There are some things he's controlling, like he controls a whole lot of stuff. Mr. Johnson Parrotimi is the executive director for Communitywide organization. You know, Communitywide Charities is the body, and we have Communitywide Charities Communitywide Charity organization here in Nigeria as the grassroots, helping and lending support to the people here in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. I don't know if Mr. Parrotimi is there. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I'm honored to welcome you here. Yes, sir. We also have another wonderful man. So look, this particular person, there is no time you would want to, like, you're not going to have a conversation with him without taking, each time I want to have a conversation with him, I always have my sticky notes with me and my pen.
Because you need accurate information.
I also need to even take away value. It dishes out value.
True.
This man is a...
Well, words alone can't describe who he is.
I'm speechless.
And indeed, he is... he's one of our very visionary leaders in Communitywide.
Mr. Walter Oluwole, all the way from Boston, Massachusetts as well. Thank you so much, sir. I don't know if Mr. Oluwole has joined us here.
Yes.
Well done, sir. Sir, look at sir. My organ likes me to speak in Yoruba, so I'm going to speak in Ekale, sir.
I would say something. I was going to put on a suit today, but because of Mr. Oluwole, I said no. Unfortunately, I don't have a Yoruba cap or any African cap here. I wanted to use one just to dress like him today. I didn't know I knew I was going to wear something like this.
He doesn't disappoint.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Oluwole.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Another person who is also on the board of directors, one of the board of directors, in person of Mr. Taiwo Akinola. You see, Mr. Taiwo Akinola is someone that, for those that know him, he's in Nigeria. He's one of the executive directors for Communitywide grassroots organization in Nigeria. You know, one amazing thing about Mr. Akinola is that he's a versatile man. Like he's a very versatile man, and you know he is an exceptional person who was also from the families of the late magistrate Akinride Akinola. Mr. Akinola is a graduate of the Business Administration, Chartered Marketing and Professional, extensive background. He has a top level of management experience. He's an expert in that field. Mr. Akinola is also a Rotarian, and he's also the president of the club representing Bodija Ibadan. I don't know if Mr. Akinola is here with us. Mr. Akinola, please. I don't know if he's here with us. All right, maybe he actually told me that he was going to be in a meeting that clashes with our meeting to us very soon. And the last person I'm going to, last but not the least person is Mr. Azuko Akpan. Mr. Azuko Akpan is one of the board of directors, and he is in Abuja. He's an amazing man. He's easygoing. He's a wonderful father as well. All of the board of directors, I can assure you, are fathers. They are amazing people, and they have visions for community-wide. And I'm honored to welcome Mr. Azuko Akpan. I don't know if Mr. Azuko Akpan is here with us. All right. So we are going to we'll keep all the claps for Mr. Azuko and Mr. Taiwo so that they can join us. So now on our program, we will jump to the welcome speech that will be taken by the executive, the CEO. Community.
Are we missing something? The big elephant.
Oh my goodness!
I don't think you know what you are doing. No.
I'm on my knees. Oh my goodness!
I want to do the honor. I want to do the honor of welcoming our very honorable executive director. He's they call it persona non grata. He's a big man. He's the Baba of Baba in Communitywide, and we truly are happy to have him around, and not just for anything, but for good health, for the wealth of experience that he brings to Communitywide, and in fact, one of the initiators of this program. We are so happy to have you around, Mr. Agbola Fayeshe. Thank you very much.
Sorry now, you know I was not intentionally going to forget you. You know that. So we call him Baba Fayeshe. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
I don't know when I become an elephant. I'm just a cat.
All right. So thank you so much, all the board of directors joining us today. So we would be moving to the next agenda for today, and that is the welcome speech by the chairman, Communitywide Charities, Inc. Mr. Sholamuide, you have the stage. We are your audience. Thank you, sir.
Do you just want me to speak without a slide, or what do you want me to do?
Sir. You can go ahead, sir.
You gave me, okay, good. Okay, good. Well, good evening and good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sholamuide. I'm the CEO of Communitywide Charity, Inc. in Quincy, Massachusetts. I'm also the CEO of Communitywide Grassroots in Nigeria. I'm going to talk to you about the history of Communitywide, who we are. Well, Communitywide, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was founded on June 15, 2006. When I said 501c3, it means that we have a tax-exempt certification from the Internal Revenue Service in the US. It means that when you donate money to Communitywide, you can write it off in your taxes. And we are based in Quincy, Massachusetts, which is a neighborhood of Boston. And we have programs and project activity in the USA, Nigeria, and now in 7 countries. We operate within the community, locally, nationwide, and internationally, just like Tofumi said. Why are we in business? Our mission is to bring relief to the needy and the poor in our world community, and to teach skills that improve people's quality of life. That is why you see in our logo, we light up people's lives. That is our mission. So many of us here, we are successful. You get a bachelor degree or you get a master's degree from the college. Yes, you are successful. You are a business person. You are doing well. You have money. You are successful. But that's your success. We want you to turn it to be great by using your resources to bring relief to needy and poor people. Then you will be great. This is why we founded the organization. This is why we did it. We know at Communitywide, we know that the difference between the rich and the poor may just be the opportunity. I, for one, I have the opportunity. That's why I'm where I am today. So we want to give that opportunity to needy youth, our youth. That opportunity is what Communitywide gives. We are here to support, to develop, to train, and assist less privileged and needy people in our world community to ameliorate their suffering, to improve their standard, and improve their quality of life. For us to be able to do this, we have to come up, because we can talk about program, like we are talking about the IT program today. But for us to be able to narrow down what we do, we came up with 4 programs. The first program is called Help a Neighbor. You know, we all have neighbors. We want to make sure that you think about helping them. The second program is also the IT skill focused training program, which we're going to talk a lot about today in our third orientation. We also have disaster and food relief program. And our fourth program is medical care and medical outreach program. Now let me talk about our success story. Because if you are an NGO, you are a nonprofit, you have to have success stories of what you have done. So that people can see and support what we are doing. In 2019, we embarked on a free medical outreach program in Ijebu-Jesha and in Ilesha at the general hospitals in Osun State, Nigeria. During this free medical outreach, we took care of over 8,000 patients. We performed over 235 major surgeries. 81 of that surgeries are cataract surgery. We did physiotherapy sessions. We gave out over 7 million free medications. We also gave a medical device like wheelchair to people. And we distributed 1,300 reading glasses. Can you imagine? I'm talking to you now, I did not wear my glass. But many people cannot read. One of the women that we gave the glass to said that for 15 years, she has not been able to read the Bible. Now with the reading glass we gave her, she was able to read the Bible for the first time in 15 years. It touches my heart. How much do we buy reading glasses at Walgreens or CVS in the US? That reading glasses we distributed touches people's life, and they will never forget Communitywide. In the same 2019, we donated $5,000 to support children with disability at the Christ Foundation Ibadan, Oyo State. And those kids were so happy because those kids were taken from the street, and they would train them skills that they can manufacture akpere, basket, or talking drum that they can sell instead of roaming around the street on the street in Ibadan. So for the good job that the Christ Foundation was doing, which is a foundation, we gave them $5,000.
Hello.
Hello. So we gave them $5,000. In 2020, all of us, the whole world was hit with COVID-19 pandemic. And we know what happened. That was a serious disaster for the whole world. People lost their job. All the offices were closed. All the businesses were closed. So people were hungry. And we thought about it. What can we do to bring some relief? So in 2019 May, we provide food relief to over 3,000 families in 4 states in Nigeria, in Osun, Lagos, Oyo, and Ondo State. We also distributed masks, gari, rice, and COVID-19 education. We provided flyers and everything about how people can protect themselves. And also in 2019, through the generosity of one of our donors, Dr. Osheshina, he gave us money to distribute to 5 orphanage homes in Ibadan. We gave each of the orphanage home 100,000 naira each through his generosity. We were very grateful to Dr. Osheshina. So basically, this is what Communitywide have done. So far, so good. We are just coming out of COVID-19. And in spite of COVID-19, we were able to register over 100 students from 7 countries for our IT training program in 2021 to 2022. And we're going to talk a lot about it today. So this is what Communitywide is all about. We are about bringing relief to the young people, giving them education so that they can take care of themselves in the near future. A real education that they can use, not just theoretical education. That is why we call it skill focus. So I want to thank all of you for attending. Please join us in assisting other people. Nothing is too small in terms of donation, in terms of resources that you can use. I want to thank all the volunteers. We have a lot of volunteer trainers that are now being paid a stipend, and they are supporting this program because they are giving, they are amazing, they want to be great. They're giving their resources to other young people. So we thank all our volunteers that have supported Communitywide IT program. I really appreciate you. And one of these days when COVID is finally gone, maybe all of us can meet together at a conference for Communitywide, and we will be able to socialize with one another. But don't forget, if you want to be great, you have to touch other people's lives. So I appreciate all of the attendance and all of you as students. Hey, keep doing what you are doing. You remember, for any one of you, the sky is the beginning. So I appreciate you. I appreciate Ofumi and Tolu Adeogun, our good host. I love to see you guys soon. So keep up the good work. And one more last thing I want to talk about. Under the Help a Neighbor program, we are coming out with a new project, and it's called Communitywide Food Bank. We're going to create a food bank in Lagos, in Ikeja, Lagos. And we want you to join us in feeding the poor. Partner with us to feed the poor. And this Communitywide Food Bank will be launched in August this year, 2022. So stay tuned. Our goal is to help people, is to touch people's lives. Please join me and my board of directors, Mr. Agbola Fayeshi and Mr. Oluwole, Farotimi, without mentioning, I will be in trouble. Mrs. Comfort Muyide, Mr. Akinola, all of our board of directors are selfless. And I want to thank all of you for joining us in this journey to bring relief to the poor and to give the best education to our young people for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that very thought-provoking speech, Mr. Muide. And indeed, I like that phrase you use. If you don't mention that person, you will be in trouble. so it's indeed a good recognition of our big mommy that with the behind every successful man is that supportive wife. So we are still on the program. However, I want to crave everybody's indulgence at this moment. And I just require maybe a hands up to know if we really listened carefully. What do we remember is the year in which Communitywide was incorporated?
There is giveaway. Anybody that gets it right,
So,
there is
no
giveaway.
No
At all.
Expo. Wow, we've got lots of participants. So let me be very, very, very circumspect here. Let me see. I can give it to, I can see Lloyd. Lloyd, do you want to tell us, please?
2006.
Oh, interesting.
Video with that, Lloyd.
Lloyd. Oh, interesting. Thank you. You listened.
Thank you very much.
Very well, and that was very correct. So community-wide represents a lot of things, and indeed, if you are the type that sees the need to help, community-wide is an opportunity for you to give that help, and indeed, we're happy to have you around today. So the program still goes on. The next one will be introducing some of our invited guests, and Ms. Tofumi will be helping with that. So,
okay, so we have some invited guests. Like I said, we have a lot of people that are joining us from different parts of the country today, also around the world today. So I will be mentioning the names of those that are here. Please, if I mention your name as an invited guest, please would like you to please enable your video so that we can spotlight you and let the people know that yes, you're here with us. We have Mr. Dennis Chat. Mr. Dennis Chat is a member of Communitywide as a hope provider, and also is a senior IT specialist and training consultant. I don't know if we have Mr. Dennis Chat here with us. Okay, we don't have him here. Okay, I would also want to recognize the presence of Mrs. Fumilayo Muide. I'm so sorry, but I want to change that. Miss Fumilayo Fayeshi. I'm sorry, I want to change how I'm introducing her.
Did you get the permission?
Mommy Fumilayo, because she shared same name as me, and
all right.
I want her to. Where is Mommy? Mommy Faishe, thank you so very much for joining us. Mommy Faishe is an IT expert. She's joining us all the way from the US. She is the wife of Daddy Faishe Baba, one of the board of directors, and she has been so supportive of him. You know, those that are with us, they know what we're talking about. Mommy, thank you so much for joining us today. And now I am going back to introducing the person I initially mentioned. She was one of the guest speakers sometimes last year, in 2020, we organized a webinar for the youth during the COVID-19, because we know how important mental health was going to be like for everyone. You know, knowing full well that COVID came and eats everyone all of a sudden, and she was one of the speakers, and she happens to be the daughter of the chairman of Communitywide Charities Inc., and that's a person of Miss Fumilayo Muide. Miss Fumilayo is she's a pharmacist, a special, like she has specialties in pharmacy, and I don't know if she's here with us. Miss Fumilayo Muide. Okay. I think she's going to.
We recognize her in absentia.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for your support.
All right. The names are actually coming in. You know, it's like we're going to have them mount the podium virtually, and I would also want to. I would like you to take that privilege and honor to introduce the trainers, community-wide trainers. I'd like you to please introduce each and every one of them to our special guests, because we know we have people that are seeing or knowing about Communitywide for the very, very first time. So please, can you go ahead and have the honor to do that?
Yeah, we at Communitywide have very certified trainers, and Communitywide Institute of Technology this time around, which is the institute, the school that brings you into the world of IT. So we have very qualified trainers. I would first of all want to invite our CIT program manager, who in person of Mr. Magnus Oluseyin. Mr. Magnus, can we have your video so that everybody can see your face?
Hello, everybody. Can you see me?
I think we're spotlight.
Please, can the tech support, please, can you spotlight the
All
item?
right. Oh, I need to get that your cap. So that's Mr. Magnus Ogunsheyin. He's in Ibadan in Nigeria, and he's he's the lead trainer for Communitywide. Next, in no order, this time we'll be inviting Mr. Laulu Fayeshe. He's one of our very knowledgeable trainers. Mr. Laulu Fayeshe is an IT expert based in the US, and he also has very strong wealth of experience in the world of IT. So that's Mr. Fayeshe there. So he's a junior baba, if I'll put it that way. So because of our time, we'll move on. We'll have Ololade Adekomi. Mr. Ololade Adekomi. Would like to see you. Our invited guests would like to see you. Then can we see Ololade's face? Okay, if we can't see him, we would move on to Goodness Samuel. Goodness Samuel, he's also an IT expert, very qualified trainer. He's also based in Nigeria. Can we see Mr. Goodness Samuel's face? I think because of my view, I'm not able to see Goodness Samuel.
Okay, he just mentioned that he doesn't have power supply.
Power supply. That's
sorry about that. Goodness.
So do we have Mrs. Adeloro available? Mrs. Adeloro. Can we see Mrs. Adeloro? Can we see Mrs. Adeloro? Is she available? Okay, we have that's Mrs. Adeloro. We also have Nifemi Mother-in-law. He's also a very qualified trainer at Communitywide. Do we have Nifemi around? Okay. We also have Rachel. Sorry, I tried to remember her last name. Ayorinde Rachel. Oh, okay. She's our data expert. I mean, you are in for a lot with Rachel. Then we have another of our good trainers, Temitokpe Oladokun. Temitokpe, can we see your face, please? You know,
we AI.
So if you're talking of the machine learning, you're talking of robotics, you're talking of data and all its shenanigans, you talk of Temitokpe Oladokun. And you can see that the women also lead in community-wide, so it doesn't put them at the back burner. So we also have one beautiful lady. I hope she's around. She's our senior lady. Her name is Sholakumi Wedele. Can we see Sholakumi's face, please? I can't see Sholakumi. That is rather interesting. She's not small, though.
That's I said.
If you follow her on LinkedIn, you will know that she's not small.
Mighty.
So then we have in recognition Mr. Ayodele Fayeshi. It would seem like the Fayeshis are just in the IT world, just slapping it left, right, and center. So Mr. Ayodele Fayeshi, you are also welcome to our program today. We have Mr. Lawrence Adigbinle. Can we see Mr. Lawrence's face, please? Yes, that's our Baba. He's there, and he's a seasoned trainer in community-wide and general in the IT field. We have Mr. Chika Oji. Mr. Chika Oji. Mr. Chika Oji, I can't see your face.
Baba.
Yeah,
that's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
We have Mr. Chika Oji. He's also one of our very good trainers. And Mr. Chimezie Oji. Mr. Chimezie should be around. We have Mr. Chimezie. Yeah, that's him. So we need to spotlight him so that when you see him in training, you know who he is. Yeah. So, yeah, Mr. Chimezie Oji. That's it. Then I think that is, for now, that's what I have my hands on. Then we have Mrs. Oji too. I mean, the Fayeshi started it, then the Ojis too took over. So we have Mrs. Bolanle Oji. She's also a seasoned IT expert and a trainer at Communitywide. You can be sure that you are in for a lot of experience. If you gather this experience together from community-wide trainers, you are sure to be in for the best. Then I think that will be about it, isn't it? No, that is not the end. We have Miss Tofumi. She's also a trainer at Communitywide. She doesn't end her job in helping Communitywide alone or helping Communitywide Institute of Technology in other aspects, but she's also a trainer. So she will teach you in class when the time comes. So I think that should be about
You're leaving something behind.
Okay, you want to tell me what it is?
Let me take the honor to also introduce you to everyone that Mr. Adeogutolu is also a trainer with Communitywide.
Oh, really? Thank you for that honor. And I'm also one of our trainers at Communitywide. Thank you everyone for being available today. The program does not end here. And if I have not mentioned any other trainers for now, just be sure that you'll get to meet them or you get to have recognition of them either in the course of the program or sometime soon. We would be moving on to the next item on our program, isn't it?
Okay, yes, true, we would. But before that, I just got a message in that Mr. Olatunji just came in from the airport now, and we need him because there was traffic and we just need to recognize his presence. I'm privileged and honored to welcome Dr. Olatunji Butosho. I don't know if he is here. He's one of the guests that we are expecting for this wonderful event. Mr. Dr. Olatunji, please, we would like to see you, sir. Dr. Olatunji Gotosho. You're welcome, sir. If you're here, if you're listening to us, we're welcoming you. And it just came into me now that Ms. Fulayo Muide has finally joined us. There was a bit of traffic as well. So Ms. Fumilayo Muide, thank you so much for joining us. Please, we'd like to see you. She happens to be the daughter of the chairman of this wonderful organization.
Right.
So we'd like to recognize her presence here with us as well.
You know that these are the we need to get new excuses for virtual events now.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for your presence and being around. And we are so happy to have these are very wonderful guests in our midst. Thank you so much. All right. So I think, yeah. So we'll be moving next to our
so the next one that we have on the agenda is, see, the other time when Mr. Muide was giving his speech, we should not just, people should be able to see what we have done. Seeing, they say, is believing. So when he was giving his speech, he mentioned that we have done this, we have done that. Now we want to hear from people that community-wide are touched. And our tagline is, we light up people's lives. If you see our logo, we're going to see a candle. Now, whenever you have a candle, what does a candle do? It brightens the space. So we light up the life of others. So we would be showing you the video testimonials part 1 to hear from people how we have been able to light up the life of these wonderful persons. So now that is going to be the video testimonials part 1. Please, Mr. Magnus, you can go ahead with that.
Hello everyone, I'm Peter Moses by name. I'm one of those who benefited from the Communitywide Institute of Technology IT program, and it's gladdened my heart to be part of this wonderful program.
Good day, my name is Lisa Siseri, a student from the Communitywide Institute of Technology.
Hello everyone, my name is Jimo Samuel. I'm a student in the Communitywide training.
Hi, my name is Divine Adoloro, and this is my testimonial at Communitywide Institute of Technology. I want to start off by thanking everyone at the Communitywide Institute of Technology, from the amazing president to the lecturers and all the staff. Again, thank you enough for this opportunity you guys provided me with. So I pray God bless you all for everything you've done to help me and my fellow learners.
Before I started this training, I had a little knowledge about computers generally. At least I knew how to use Word to write letters and create tables and so on like that. But I never tried to use Excel and PowerPoint because the way they look alone scares me off, especially Excel, which has too much rows and columns. The first week of the training, I was able to use PowerPoint to do screen recordings, create meaningful slides, and also make videos for my assignment. After some weeks, we were taught about how to use Excel. So I started using Excel. Now I can use different formulas in Excel perfectly and do other things in Excel. Apart from being able to use Excel and PowerPoint, there are also other things that I learned about. For example, human and customer service, how to relate with customers as an help desk employee, also security and Internet of Things fundamentals, and so on. Currently, I am under my CompTIA A+ training.
I now know a lot that I never knew existed. The opportunities that avail itself, all thanks to Communitywide. So I'll just put it in this bit. I know how to use Microsoft Excel, but with Communitywide, I see the bigger use of Microsoft Excel. And personally, it has helped me with my work. Even I still go outside the classes just to even learn more. Even on Instagram, I've learned to Microsoft Excel to help speed up my work. Part of also what I learned is the Internet of Things, because sometimes I'm surprised how data of footballers are being gotten and the likes. I know with the technology we have now, you can study, you can even measure heart rate and the likes. This I never knew, but thanks to Communitywide. Then my workplace too, I'm a customer service rep, and part of what we discussed in our class was handling of customers, and during that period it helped me a lot, and the way I relate and handle my customers now is top notch, all thanks to Communitywide. Then the part of time management, the importance of prioritizing our work, having a to-do list, then at the end of the day, looking back, if I have done or I was able to do everything, all these and many more I've learned, all thanks to Communitywide.
Helped me a lot because it helped me to manage my time, because during all those time before, I normally use it to play with my friends and do so many things. And then that IT fundamentals also helped me in all those computer basics. I learned a lot about computers, and then we moved to data foundation, which was the next course I had. So in data foundation, that was where I enjoyed it the most, because I learned on network operating system, security, and I learned also a lot of things and how to use Excel. I learned almost all the basic functions of Excel, which has also helped me a lot. In case I grow up and I have any trouble with it, I can easily do it. And then when we have our meetings has also developed me a lot, because I really learned a lot of things where our daddy Abuala Fayeshi used to give us words of encouragement, how to manage our time, and do a lot of things. So now we are going to be entering our next course, which is happening very soon. We're going to be going to data science, because I picked that because I feel it's going to be easy for me. So I picked data science, and I really hope I'm going to make it. I'm not going to disappoint Communitywide, I promise, because everything that they have taught me has really encouraged me. Now is my own time to help them.
For IT fundamentals, I learned about time management. Time management has to do with planning out your available time and controlling the amount of time you spend on a specific task in order to become more effective. There are 4 quadrants that I learned, and these 4 quadrants include things that are important and things that aren't important. Things that are important are necessity. Necessity, you have to attend to these things urgently. And also planning and improvement, you should always make room for improvement. So those things are the important things. The two that I'm about to mention are not important, and they are interruptions, like getting unnecessary calls. They are not important, they are not urgent. And also time wasters, like spending a lot of time watching television. Those aren't important. The next thing I learned is collaboration tools. We have collaboration tools, and these collaboration tools help you to communicate with people in different countries. You can even do group work there. You people can see each other, and it makes your work easier. You can work as a team. That is collaboration tool. So what are those collaboration tools? We have Zoom, we have SharePoint, we have Microsoft Teams, we have Google Drive. So we can use all of these things. Like we often use Zoom for our classroom. So these are all collaboration tools. Another thing that I benefited from have to do with security. I learned about cybercrime and how damaging it is to the world economy. And this happen in our daily life. Sometimes there are people out there that hack others' accounts. So I learned that there are information that have to be kept confidential, like your password. And for the password, it's good that whenever we are finding a password, we should build a very strong password. So our password should include uppercase letter, lowercase letters, symbols as well. And also our banking information or our credit card, it is to be kept confidential. And another thing that I learned is for data foundation. Data foundation helps me to be able to do some work in Excel, like when having my spreadsheet and I want to do some calculation, like finding the sum of series of figures that I have in my column. All I need to do is to type in my formula name, and all formula starts with an equal to sign. I also learned about different functions in Excel, like the today's function, which gave you your date for today, and also the now function. You also start your formula by typing in your equal to sign. I want to say thanks to all of my instructors for helping me to reach this far. Thank you.
So I'll also put it this way, we are going places. I know this is just the beginning. So I look forward to a lot more to experience. Yes, when we started, I had a little doubt as to how I'll cope with the network, money to buy data, and even my work too. But what I realized also is every penny spent for this program, I know I'll get it back in full, especially with the opportunity I know awaits me. So thank you very much, Communitywide, and I look forward to work with everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Musa Kumere. I just completed the IT Fundamental and Data Foundation training with Communitywide, and I've been able to gain a lot from the training, especially from the trainers and from my colleagues. In my own class, I have those who are as young as 15 and also those who are advanced in age. So, because they were able to do everything all well, I was thinking if they can do this, what is stopping me from doing this too? So that is one of those things that made me forge ahead in the class, and I was able to complete the class despite all this. Yes, I've gained a lot from the training, and I know that those who are coming in the next batch too, I know that they are going to gain a lot from this. So I'm calling on many people now to come in for the course. I hope you all do well. Thank you.
Wow.
Indeed, very, very, very interesting testaments, and
Very, very,
w-
very.
I wouldn't have had enough conviction to say what they're saying is the truth if not that I was one of the trainers. I was part of the training of some of the students who have given these testaments, and true to their words, we can see that drastic improvements in their capacity. Indeed, you see that they have gained a lot. One example is just about the presentations. People come in without knowledge of how to make. In fact, you wonder what kind of presentation was this, and if you are going to grade it, it will be a no. However, at the end of their programs, these people are giving fantastic, mind-blowing presentations, and you can see that their lives have been touched digitally. So
I agree with you on that. I really do agree with you on that. And this is just what I'm going to say to those that are currently, or those people that gave their testimonials. You're going to make a big change, and we all are super proud of you, because looking at how you started, like the journey and where you people are now. Sometimes when we get to see their result, their feedbacks, their PowerPoint slides, I'm like, wow, really. And we have young ones amongst those ones. So I really want to say congratulations, and we are proud of you. And I'm sure that the board of directors and all our sponsors and our partners, they are also very proud of you, that they are able to use their little quota to light up your lives. And I'm sure that others that are going to be joining us very soon, they would definitely benefit from the program. So thank you so much for the video editing team. Thank you so much for the testimonials that came in. We really appreciate them. So without wasting much of our time, we're going to be moving on to, because we have people that are watching, we are streaming this live on YouTube, and we have people that are interested in this program, in what we do in community-wide. So I would be welcoming the CIT training manager, who would also be giving us a course delivery on the training methodology and the course delivery. So I am privileged to welcome Mr. Magnus Ogunseyin.
Okay. Can I go on?
Yes, please. You have the floor.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. My name is Ogunseyin Magnus Ayodeji. I'm privileged to be the IT training manager for an arm of Communitywide Charities. Communitywide Charities is a massive organization with noble interests everywhere. So, but just one of those interests is the IT skill development program, and that is under the umbrella of the Communitywide Institute of Technology. So what is this training program, and what does it stand for? What is it about? That is what I want to take you on a ride for. So I want you to join me, please, on this ride as I tell you about what Community-Wide's IT program is all about. I'm going to share my screen now. I have a very short presentation to share with you. I hope you can all see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, so the Community-Wide IT Focus Training Program is one of the arms to which Community-Wide lights up people's life. So we try to help us harness the and benefits of the potentials of virtual learning, which is one of the cutting edge aspects of learning these days. So Communitywide is using this to help people from all walks of life and all backgrounds to get full advantage of IT skills. Now, what you see here is the history of learning. Back in the day, it was charcoal, then we had the blackboards, then there was progress to what many of us here know as the VHS, the video cassettes, then we have the CD-ROMs, then we had the internet on our desktops, on our laptops, but today we are at the time where you can learn from your handheld devices. You can learn when you're in your toilet. You can learn anywhere, virtually anywhere you are. So these developments in the technology of learning has made it possible for us to acquire skills, life-changing skills, and Communitywide is catching up with this trend and helping as many people as possible to learn about ways that they can change their life. Now, traditional education was bound within the walls of the classroom, but today we offer you learning without boundaries. So schools today, we have the universities, they're still trying to catch up, but the universities, the games that the universities are playing hard to get and difficult with, Communitywide has created a platform that is agnostic to age, gender, tribe or ethnicity, religion, geographical location, disability. There are no limitations for you to learn here at Communitywide. And this has been put together by the great visionaries we have. The fathers and the mothers with their large heart have made this possible. And it is just for the taking for those of us who are reaching out and grabbing this opportunity. So what makes the IT skill-focused training of Communitywide so special? Now, the first is our vision. As you can see in the top right corner there, this is our brochure. We give this out to many of those who come in contact with us. But just to reiterate, those of you who are coming in contact with us for the first time, our vision is to search and harness resources, especially human resources and opportunities within and outside of a community to provide support, development aid, training, and whatever area we can help the less privileged. Yes, we want to reduce suffering. We want to help people improve their living standards and generally the quality of their life. And just one of those tools by which Communitywide is making this possible is the IT skill-focused training. So what do we do? Now, there are some unique features about this, our training program, and it is our training methodology. Now, we have a training methodology that combines the cutting edge, which is online live training with instructor guided support. We also have peer support, we have simulation, we have test preparation. This is what is used by countries that we refer to as developed countries. So the training methodology we're using is the cutting edge. So if you're able to apply for this program and you've been granted acceptance, trust me, you are in for world standard education. Currently, we've trained over 100 participants in over 7 countries, the US, Canada, Nigeria, and a lot of African countries. We help them to attain IT certifications and help them to secure high-paying jobs. In total, we've granted thousands of dollars in scholarships to students and helping them to get adequately trained to acquire these skills, but not just to acquire these skills, to become trainers themselves, trainers in emerging fields like AI, data science, and we've even sponsored them to get university degrees in higher institutions just for helping people with less privilege to come on board and join this bandwagon. So what is the ingredients that you're going to expect from our training program? Yes, you can expect these. Now, our IT skill focused program, we have weekdays activities and we have weekend activities. In the weekdays, we'll be given course materials. The course materials would include videos, reading material, quizzes. These are guided towards your self-study, self-paced learning. So you can use this to learn on yourself and get acquainted with the skills. You'll also be expected to prepare assignments. You're not just coming to class to sit down and listen. You're expected to prepare assignments which we'll watch you with. Then on the weekends in a live class session, you have mentors there to guide and lead you in your learning. These are professionals with years of experience, with bachelor's degrees, with certifications, who know their onions. So then you are also allowed to partake in internal exams set to prepare you for the certification exams. So all this put together is a recipe for success and recognition in your IT field. We have generally 2 career paths. If you can see up here, I'm going to guide you with my pointer. If you can see my pointer. So this is a part, this part focuses out into 2 parts. We have the A plus, the network plus, the security plus, and the cybersecurity analyst part for you. This could branch into the cloud plus, or the Amazon Web Service certified, or the Microsoft variant of that certification. Or you could go through a Python, advanced Excel till you get to the AI programming. But guess what? Whether you're going for the first track or the second track, you will be grilled by taking you through the basics of IT fundamentals. IT fundamentals is so relevant today, whether you are an artisan, whether you are an office person, those skills make a huge difference in who you are and how you can function in any aspect of the society, because the world is becoming digital. And once you have these skills, you are just relevant. So all these skills, you have to first take the IT fundamentals that prepares you to become someone in whichever field you choose. That is, these fields that are laid before you, or the other ones you choose, if you so decide to stop. The IT fundamentals will give you a rounded foundation that will assist you in your career. Now, for those who choose the A+ track, we can find the path for you. Yes, this is how it goes. We have the IT fundamentals, A+, network plus, and so on. This is what Communitywide is offering you for free. And we're not just talking, we can brag, because currently we have a pool of 24 highly qualified trainers with degrees, and in relevant degrees, to be precise, computer science and related sciences. And these trainers have certifications. They have all these that you see before you. So we are bringing you on board to learn from those who know what they are doing. Then another good news is that Communitywide is a CompTIA authorized partner. What does this mean for you? If you do decide to get your certification, you'll be getting it without any hitch. Oh, I don't know where to pay for my exams. I don't know how to register. We have that mechanism in place to help you get those certifications that will get you, set you along on your career path as an IT professional. So if that is your wish, welcome on board. Now, our Train the Trainers program is so unique. It's so unique. It helps those who are able to participate get into deep learning. So this methodology, I will not speak much about it because of time, but it has been proven and it works. Yes, I can tell you it works. Now, currently we are in the process of onboarding over 200 students from about 7 countries. I would say that these figures will be, I'm telling you, because there's so many people are joining this band and they want to learn. Now, for the developers part, yes, this is what is in front of you. This is what you can learn. And Communitywide has these professionals, not just those who know the textbook. We have those who are working currently, who understand the current and emerging fields and can guide you to acquire the skills. Now, moving forward, if you want to be a data scientist or an AI/ML, there's a little bit of confusion here. This is advice from the best of the best mentors. You have to learn data analytics. You have to learn to think out of the box. You don't just follow the way people do things. Find smart way to solve real life problems. And this you do with real life projects. This will get you prepared for the real world and to be able to have skills. And guess what? This is how Communitywide is preparing to train you, to help you to acquire these skills. Now, why this learning? It's simple. You have an opportunity to make money. Yes, if you look at the world today, who are the richest men in the world? If you talk about Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, what do these men have in common? One word, IT. Yes, these men are into IT. So people are talking about the fourth industrial revolution as IT. So you are making a life-changing decision by deciding to learn about IT. The other thing is opportunities. Yes, there's so many opportunities, not just opportunities to get jobs, your dream jobs, but I'm telling you, for me, it has meant the opportunities to touch people's lives. Then you also get freedom. Yes, you get to earn something that allows you to live the kind of life that you want to live. And if you're so passionate, welcome on board. These are reasons to join IT Skill Focus Program. So I'm telling you, if you've decided to learn, you're on the right bus. Community-wide IT Skill Focus Program is the right decision for you. And you are going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to hear from our mentors. You're going to hear from our fathers, those who have brought us here. We passed through it and we are here today. I also learned this. I also passed through this process. So I'm a product of this program. I'm telling you what I have enjoyed from this program. So thank you very much for being here to tell you about IT Skill Focus. And I can't wait to meet you in the classroom. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, the IT manager, for that wonderful speech. And I'm very sure that for those that are looking for questions as regards how the training methodology is going to be like, you did justice to that. Thank you so much for the time and effort you made in preparing the speech. Without wasting much of our time, we would be moving to, because we have some of our stakeholders that need to attend important meetings as well. So we'll be moving the program, fast-tracking it to listening to the Chief Information Officer, the person of Mr. Walter Kayode Oluwole, who is going to be talking to us about the new CIT-sponsored IT training program from schools, and also a new setup for new junior gigs program. So I am privileged to welcome you on stage, sir. You have our attention.
I believe everyone can hear me now. So for me, could you please confirm?
Yes, please. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody. First, I would like to thank Mr. Muide, Mrs. Muide, Egbon, and the other board members for working hard to get this thing going. The trainers, the managers, Tofumi, Deji, and the rest. I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name, but thank you. I'll quickly run through my presentation here. My name is Olukayode Walter Oluwole. As you can see, I like to spell my name correctly. So that's the first thing I always make sure. If I don't spell it correctly, nobody's going to help me out. So the interesting thing about it is this is a little segue. Everybody's intelligent. The language you choose to communicate does not define your intelligence. Think about it for a minute. I have a special organ that weighs 3 pounds, just like you. I'm human. I shed 40 million cells every hour. In 1 year, I will shed about 8 pounds of skin cells. Every 7 years, I'm a new person. Some of you may have seen this, but reinforcing it again makes you understand exactly how precious we are as human beings. Everybody has that 3 pounds, okay? That 3 pounds organ is called a brain. You have 2 options. You can use that organ as a decoration, and you can use it to do something good to impact the world, okay? So most of us that are here, you've decided to do something about it, to exercise that organ. You can learn, you can solve challenges, you can share your knowledge, impact humanity, all right? It's not about money, but guess what? It's about impacting, doing something, all right? Now, think about this. In 1721 in Boston, Massachusetts, there was a breakout of smallpox. Onesimus, a slave, introduced to his master an African technique, as a matter of fact, a West African technique on how to deal with smallpox. Believe it or not, West Africa knew how to deal with smallpox before anywhere in the Western world knew how to do it, right? So we called it in Yoruba language, but he was able to introduce that technique, and that was the very first time vaccination idea came to the West. Think about it for a minute. It came from a slave to the West. And fast forward, guess what? Dr. Kismekia Covert. She made her positive impact on humanity. Her impact on humanity can never be measured years to come. Guess what happened? She was one of the major people in the world that helped solve the COVID virus problem. We are now, thanking her. All of us that have vaccination, that got vaccinated for COVID, I got vaccinated for COVID, and guess what? I had COVID, and thanks to her, I was able to survive it. So a little bit of introduction. I'm going to talk about future now, just like you, and conclusion. That's what I'm going to talk about quickly here. I'm not going to take too much time. So introduction. So again, I've already introduced myself, and board members, Mr. Muide, Mrs. Comfort Muide, our big mama here. Thank you very much. She has one of the biggest hearts you can meet. Egbon, I call him fondly Egbon, Mr. Agbola Faisi, myself, and other board members, Mr. Akpan. I have Mr. Taiwo and Mr. Johnson Idof, Farotimi. I believe, I'm not sure either one of them is here today. Community-wide charities will light up people's lives. Now, that's very interesting. We're not going to light anybody's life if you don't help yourself. First, help yourself to the point that we can help you, get you over that hump. So I just want people to know that. Be ready with your candle of life. We'll do our very best to help you light it up, okay? You will shine brighter than the brightest star. That's our promise if you are ready to do the work. Okay, the future now. This was written, as a matter of fact, by Mr. Fayeshi Egbon, and I'm just going to take it out from him. Past human revolutions, U.S. Industrial Revolution, 1800 to 1900, the Cultural Revolution in the 1700s. That's way before anyone here knows about what's going on today. All right, we have the internet boom of the 90s. Yeah, I'm around for that. The future is now, right? IT cybersecurity, programming, and cloud. And AI/ML revolution, artificial intelligence, machine language. Our imagination is our limitation. And don't let that be your limitation. The sky is not the limit anymore. We can go beyond the sky, all right? Just like Mr. Sholamuide said at the onset of this presentation today. Technology is a game changer and will level the playing field. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're a young person, old person, if you're a male, female, Christian, Muslim, whatever you are. Technology is a game changer. You have to use that 3 pounds. That 3 pounds help you. It's a gift that was given to everybody. You have that. So you don't have to ask for anything else. Just use it, all right? Because the people that are called genius, they're no better than everyone in here because everybody has a genius in him or her. Every single person, I believe that, okay? So just like you, guess what? Just like what? A young Nigerian like you is one of the highest paid AI programmers in the world, right? Actually, a robotics programmer. That's him in the middle. I believe you can tell. Silas Adekunle, all right? He was a young man that left Nigeria and he found, that he enjoyed programming and he took it on and he's one of the best in the world right now. a Nigerian designed Chevy Volt electric vehicle. Not the whole engine, just the body, the shell. He designed it. He grew up in Nigeria, just like you, all right? Jelani Aliyu, he's from Jos, all right? And a Nigerian genius is the first Black woman to earn PhD in aerospace engineer. Think about it. The whole world, all the world of people that you have, all these Black people, the first aeronautics engineer that happens to be a Black woman to get her PhD in aerospace engineering is a Nigerian young woman, okay? Wendy Okolo, she works for NASA. So there's a genius in every single living person that's in this Zoom session right now. I believe that without a shadow of doubt. You just have to put in a little bit of effort, that little work to get over the edge. And I'm not looking for or talking about getting over the edge and get to be, the best. No, we want you to be the wow. You ever see people that, when you see them and you see what they've achieved in life in terms of what kind of impact they've made, what you say to them is, wow. You don't say, oh, brilliant, smart. You just say, wow. That is what I would expect everybody in here to be able to achieve, to get to that wow stage. And that is the impact. It doesn't matter how much money you make or how much money you have, but think about the wow impact, all right, that you can make for the world. Okay. Contribution to 5G. A Nigerian, Yusuf Sambo. You've never heard of him. Produced the world first 5G pop-up network. You may not know what the pop-up network is, but just take it from me. He's a wild guy, all right? China wants him. Ireland wants him. That's him with the president of Ireland. That woman is holding on to him. He doesn't want to let go. He's not coming to Nigeria, probably not. But that's him. So look at the guy. He's like you, just like you. But he did his job. He worked a little harder than most, and he became a wow. So I believe every single person watching this right now is going to be a wow. Just put in that effort. I really, really believe so. Okay? All right, because we're not doing this for the money. We're doing it because we believe in every single person that's in here today, that you're going to be a wow someday, very soon. All right. October 2020, Stripe USA acquired Paystack for $200 million. Now that's for the money. Startup out of Lagos, Nigeria. Two young boys like you. Do you think anyone in here would think they have $200 million in their pocket or in their bank account? No. But they were coding. They wrote the code to the point that they got about 60,000 customers, and they were noticed by an American company that said, look, we want to have a presence in Nigeria and West Africa. Let's just eat them up. Let's buy this company. And that's it. So what are they doing now? I'm sure they're laughing to the bank. So coming soon to Communitywide Institute, Communitywide Institute of Technology. This is a very good, stable, solid metaphor. The train is coming, and we're going to be looking at a lot of people coming to Communitywide. The IT skills focused training program for schools and vocational charities. All right. We have figured that to extend this gift that we're giving people, all right, the opportunity that we're affording people to be able to learn and get knowledge, we can expand it a little bit out of the scope of just community-wide, us alone. We can bring more people that are already established and give and light up their lives, okay? So we're looking and working with other philanthropists out there, vocational charities, alumni, and to nominate their school, their high school, their secondary school, like they call it in Nigeria. And with that, they will sponsor and be responsible, and we're going to have a liaison within their school with Communitywide Institute of Technology as an associate to implement the same program that we have. We can extend that out. The sponsor will provide computers, reliable power source, and internet connectivity. And why are you doing this? Don't forget, Communitywide is a charity, it's a nonprofit organization. We welcome charity. We welcome you, to help us to raise some money too, because there is no free lunch in Freetown. So we will encourage you to please help us too, so that we can help more people to get this kind of blessing. All right. Sponsors will nominate 2 to 3 teachers within the school. Think about it. You have a whole school, you have 2 or 3 teachers coming in, and they will be trained by Communitywide, so they can go back. They'll be we're training the trainers so they can go back to their school and introduce this program, the program that we have perfected. Thank you to the CEO, Mrs. Muide, the Egbon, especially for really pouring a whole lot of his time and effort. And I would like to thank my sister here, Mrs. Fayeshi, for giving Egbon the freedom to do all the work, even while going through cancer. Egbon really tried. I have to give him that credit. Thank you very much, both of you. And other community members doing support services, and the trainers, and the program managers. We've done a lot, and it's a lot, for people to do and be able to achieve in a very short time. So, we have 2 or 3 teachers per school, per vocational center, per high school, or from the alumni, to come in and get trained so they can go in and train the other folks. All right. CIT will train the teachers and provide them with virtual classroom and CIT program training platform. Training resources will be provided to all teachers and participants, participating students. So we have that. We've perfected them over time. And each teacher will enroll and train 20 students. This is about multiplication process. Each teacher 20 students. So we have 3 teachers. Guess what? 60 students. That's pretty good. But you must have the program fundamentals in place. You must have a good, reliable, safe environment to conduct training or education for the children. So computers, reliable power, internet connection. We'll go through that in details. But that's just one of the new programs that we're launching for Communitywide. IT skills focused training program for schools and vocational centers. Again, some of the sponsoring organizations and associations are in the audience right now to speak. We are in the process of signing an agreement to commence this program. We have identified, we have talked, we have worked with our legal team in Nigeria to put this program into our first run with some of the schools that we've identified and that we've been working with over the past few months. Program implementation would start in June. So it's right around the corner. And this is a beautiful program. The kids is our future, all right? So guess what we have now? CIT Junior Geeks program, a training program, all right? CIT, there's a gentleman, which next time when I talk, I'll bring his video up here and mention his name. He's about 14 years old. He was writing software programs and he was posting it online. And guess what? The US Army saw him and they said they want his skill set. And he said, do you know that I'm underage? They say, yes, we know you're underage, but you have the skill set that we need right now. So your age is irrelevant to us. We need your skill set. So he's been hired by so some of what he's doing, he can't even reveal it because it's so highly classified. So now if we have people that have that, propensity to gravitate to, IT, whatever, is whatever they want to do in IT, we're putting that program, out there for them to get started now. And we don't have to wait for them to graduate anything because it's a skill that they can always use anytime and all the time. Kids ages 7 to 12 will be enrolled in the program. And the program is designed specifically for kids so it can be fun and entertaining. The program is therefore designed to capture these talented and gifted kids, just like I said. So the sky is not the limit anymore. It's just the beginning. So be on the lookout and register soon. I think Ms. Tofumi or the website is the place that we're gonna be. I don't have the information here, but you'll be able to get that information through the chat message as we go along. Prepare kids for the skills necessary for survival. You're gonna need internet connection. You're gonna need a good computer. So it's not a matter of just saying you want to join the community CIT junior kids. They need to have the tools to support them to get to this program. So because if they don't, we're not going to be able to take them. So you have to provide that for them. All right. Communitywide org, we will work with you to light up your lantern of knowledge so that you can positively impact the world. Remember, we all have that 3 pounds gift. We have to use it, or we're going to use it as a decoration. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Walter Uluole, for that mind-blowing presentation. Indeed, you always make reference to that 3 pounds gift we have. I mean, it marvels me to know that we don't even use a lot of the capacity of our brain cannot even be utilized to its full potential. So we appreciate that presentation and the gift that Communitywide is giving to every one of us. We would be moving on because we have time constraints on our end. We'll be moving on to the next part of the program, which is the presentation of awards and certificates to our esteemed trainers. And yeah, I mean, something is cooking, and this will be done by our Baba Fayeshi. So we want to welcome him to the stage at this moment to move ahead with this part of the program.
Okay, thank you very much. I promise everyone that we're going to stay within our time allocation. We said we're going to conclude most of our program by 2 o'clock. We're going to do that. I have 4 awards to give, and I'm happy to be the one presenting this award. We never knew we were going to go this far. The first award is to a group of people. About 3 years ago, I approached several of them. I pleaded with them that we have a vision. We're going to train them to become trainers. Many of them have degree in computer science. Many of them are already working. And all I requested them was to commit the program and give us, after I've trained them, give us 1 year. Interestingly, most of them went through that train the trainers course. Most of them are still here now. You've had their name mentioned. Their name will be mentioned, but we are treating them as a group now, the Communitywide Charity Trainers. We're going to list their names later when we play back the certificate, but they included people like Deji, Ayodeji, Oguseyi, Tofumi, and all those teachers in their group. And the award we are giving you today, you have all been accepted into the Hall of Fame of Communitywide. You are going to get the award of being Communitywide Hope Providers. That is the next level to be a board member. If any of our board members retire or step down, one of you will be picked to become a Communitywide Hope, to become a board member. You deserved it. You've worked with us for many years without asking for a penny. But I see the joy in your face, seeing those people that you have brought to this far. So all those in the Communitywide Charity Trainers, we're going to show the certificates for all of them later after the vote of thanks. Now, the next person who's getting our award today is Jima Samuel. Please, if you can spotlight Jima Samuel and the certificate you're going to, the award certificate that he's getting. I have a small story to tell about this Jima Samuel. He's just 11 years old, and he joined our class. And at one point, because he's working so hard, he work at school, he work at home, he's joining the class, some of the trainers said, we are overburdening this child. They didn't want him to continue. They said he should go and do whatever he needed to do online, that is too much for him. But you know what? Jima kept crying to his mom and saying, no, I want to continue. The mom has to call me several hours, several times. And I spoke with him and he said, this is what I love to do. I will give it everything. And he gave it everything. He passed the IT fundamental and he passed the he passed the data foundation. So we've been able to award you the Junior Geek of the Year 2021. And that is our friend there. We are giving you this certificate, both physical one and digital. Anybody can scan that and it will take them to our website. They will see your face, they will see all your certificates, and you can hang it onto your house, on your wall, so people will know what you have put in to get this far. Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel.
Thank you, sir.
I won't allow Jimo to start to talk, because when he's in class, when he starts to talk, if you don't know his age, you will be amazed as who the heck is that? Because Jimo will just, he is talented. All right, another person we're going to give award to is an outstanding scholar. This person joined us when she was age 13. And within 13 to age 15, she has passed A+, Network Plus, Security Plus. She actually have to pause in the middle to do a school cert before she did Security Plus. And that person is in person of Solakumi Oyedele. Yes. We not only been able to bring her this far, because of the ages of Zoom, we can easily fool people. We use Solakumi as a trainer, not just using, she's a qualified trainer. And she will be in class, and when she dissects the presentation of students, I'll be looking like her and saying, wait a moment, where does this lady get all this wisdom from? She'll be talking to somebody who is about the age of her mom or dad, but she's logical in her reasoning. Thank you very much, Solakumi. We are very, very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You have our award as the Scholar of the Year 2021. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to present to you two other persons. These persons prove that when you are determined to achieve anything, nothing can stop you. Now, these people have retired from their former job. They were just looking for something to do on the side. We encourage them, why don't you try computers? And both of them say, oh, I think I'm too old for that. Oh, I didn't do computer in school. I don't know about computer. We encourage them and they join in. I'm talking of Mrs. Afini and Mrs. Orebi. When they joined the class, they thought they will not be able to continue. If both of them are here, can you please spotlight them? They persisted, they stay with their trainer morning and night. Every day, they, you know what? They hang in there. They pass their A+, they pass the IT Fundamental and Data Foundation. That is Mrs. Orebi and Mrs. Afini. These are people who have finished their career and who are just starting another one. We thank you very much, madam. And Mrs. Afini and Mrs. Orebi, they are getting the Senior Geek of the Year for 2025.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
Okay. The last but not the least, Mr. Oluwale, do you have a comment before I mention this last person? Okay. If not, let's go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
Okay. Now, this last person, we discovered that during the interview to get to class, to join the IT training. And the way she spoke, she impressed every board member who are on that interview. She said, I think my mission is to help people to learn computer, especially girls, because girls are not given opportunity to shine in the computer world. And it's not because we don't have the brain, it's because we are not given the opportunity. Yeah, somebody who's trying to become a student already have the vision to change the world. You know what? she's succeeding because she eventually passed what she came in for. Communitywide nominated her to go to attend a course in Texas University, where she passed AI postgraduate diploma. And why are we nominating her as the trainer of the year? It is not because of all these achievements. She trained a class of 14, and many times Nigeria is 10 hours, 5 hours ahead of us. Many times I'll be checking the conversation on WhatsApp for different classes. By 12 midnight our time, she will still be chatting with people like Mrs. Rebi Yi, Mrs. Pini, and some other students. She brought all of them, all those in our class, passed. And if you see the recommendation of all those in our class, it is outstanding. So why do they love her so much? They will say when they don't submit their homework, she will come after them. She will assist them until they are able to understand it. So she deserved this. We are nominating her. We have approved Mrs. Rachel to be the trainer of the year. Thank you very much for what you have achieved. We are presenting her a little. She has the gift with her. She didn't know it's for herself. So you can open your little gift now. It's a tablet that Communitywide has given to you.
Oh, thank you.
And for all those who have passed, who have been awarded tonight, Communitywide has committed to pay for your certification. For Solakumi, we know we are encouraging you to do the to do the Security Plus. We're going to pay for it. And for some of you who have not taken any test, your first test is on us. Communitywide will refund you for that amount. That is the people we have on our award certification. And for all of you others, after the vote of thanks, we're going to start to play the certificate that you have got, and your name and your picture will show on the certificate. But before we start playing that and all the other testimonies, we would like to hand over back to the program directors. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Baba, for that.
Incredible job! I know we had our differences, but today, I just want to tell you, congratulations.
We are congratulating all the people that had the award given to them. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. Please, can you all enable your videos, please?
Congratulations to your corporation.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, you did it very nice, and all it took was a massive corporate entity with every song in Bollywood. Now you're
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for honoring and giving. Thank you to Communitywide. I'm sure that if we give everyone that had received this award, if we give them the opportunity to start saying one or two things right now, we would spend a lot of time. So we congratulate each and every one of you that had received something, and we're encouraging others that you too can also be awarded in the next, you can be the next person. Yeah. You are going to be the next person. So thank you so much, Communitywide, and thank you so much to the board of directors for that wonderful award. At this point, I would like to honor Ms.
Okay. Please, before we go there, before the final, I just want to acknowledge that there are special guests here that we are not able to go over. There are a lot of them, we cannot call their names. They have supported us in being mentors to these students. Many of them are in the international world. They are in this program. And most importantly, there is a multinational corporation here with us that has approved Communitywide to do training for their hires, for their staff, not only in Nigeria, in several other African countries. But because we are still going through arrangement of signing that protocol, we cannot mention their name now. But several of those that they have nominated, they are here with us. They'll be taking the course. So congratulations, all of you, especially those who are coming from that platform. Sorry, madam, that I have to bump this information.
You can see that there is an opportunity for you. Just want to stay tight and get to follow the flow with Communitywide. So we'll be moving ahead, Ms. Tofumi, right, to the vote of thanks and the closing remarks by our beautiful and amiable Madam CEO, Mrs. Comfort Muide. Welcome to the podium, Madam. You seem muted, please.
Muted. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. I am very grateful and honored to see all of you here tonight or afternoon, wherever we are in the part of the world. Just once again, congratulations, to all of you, especially to all the students, that are graduating today. And also big congratulations to those ones that got honored award. Well done, and keep it up. And I want to thank our chairman and the CEO of Communitywide Charity, Mr. Shola Muide. Thank you very much for your hard work, for your kind hearts, for your generosity, and for having the big heart, to help the humanity in every way that you can. I have to tell you that he works day and night to make sure that this day is possible and that we have many, many and much more of our students to be successful and other programs, that we are having under Communitywide Charity and Communitywide Grassroots of Nigeria. I also want to give a big thank you to all our directors here in the US and also in Nigeria. Please accept our thanks, our gratitude individually. You are all commended, you are all appreciated. Please continue to do the work that you're doing. As you know that you are touching human lives. You are making someone happy every day. Someone was asking, what is one of the purpose of life? Of course, one of our purpose in life is, to make our Creator, our God happy. That is what should be our main goal every day. And one of the things that we do to make our Creator happy is to make another human being happy. Is when you do that, you can just imagine our Creator's smiling face. Because when we are happy, you can only imagine that our Creator is always happy individually. So please, let us continue to share our knowledge, share your opportunities, share your wealth, share your power, share your money, share whatever your Creator have given you. And I said that because nothing that we have as human that were not given to us. Nothing, I will repeat, nothing that we have as humans that were not given to us. Some might argue, I work hard. Yes, I deserve it. I work so hard. That's why I receive it. That's why I have it. That's why I got it. Yes, you do. Guess what? Whatever you have will not come to you by sitting at home. You have to reach out, to get it. It's when you reach out, when you work so hard, then you will receive it. However, what is it that you have that somebody haven't? Meaning that it has been out there. You just need to reach out to get it. So whatever you have, it has been given to us. Keeping that in mind will help you to always think to give, to give, to give, and also to share. You may think that you do not have a lot to give. Oh, I'm in need. I'm still struggling, or I'm young. But guess what? We all have so many things we can give no matter what our circumstances are. Giving doesn't have to always be money. We always think about money when we are talking about giving. Giving comes in so many formats. You can just give somebody encouragement. It may be that's all they need to continue living. Today, maybe because of the pandemic, maybe because of the situation of the world altogether, we all need to be aware of our mental health. Many people have given up in life just because the mental health needs help. That is why when you are thinking of giving, do not always think of money. Many people are wealthy today. Guess what? They are suffering from mental health. Let us continue to support each other as we are physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in all aspects of our life. Give, 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 and give whatever you can. Again, tell yourself every day you will make somebody happy. You will make someone smile. When you do that, you will see that your purpose in life, your goal in life will be fulfilled. Continue to think about that all the time, that you want to make someone smile. You want to make someone happy. Does making someone happy require money? Not necessarily. Money may be involved if you have it. However, if you don't, support somebody, give somebody a hug. Think positively. Look at somebody in the eyes and try to see what is going on with them. How can you help? Is it just word of encouragement? Is it just a hug? Is it just a phone call? Hello, how are you doing today? Or if possible, and say, is it just a visit? You may not need money to visit somebody. It may be next door. It may be just a phone call. Always think about that. So whatever opportunity that you have, always think of making someone happy every day and make somebody smile. The person may be near to you. The person may be far off to you. Always think about everyone as your neighbor. If we all think of everyone as our neighbor, the world will be a better place than it is today. So please, take good care of your mental health. It is very important. You need your mental health to be able to function very well as an IT person. You need your functioning, well-managed mental health to become somebody in life, to make it in life. So please focus on your mental health in whatever way that you can. At this point, thank you very much again. It's our pleasure, from Mr. Muyede and I, and for our whole families, our board of directors, our trainers, our supporters, our sponsors, our special guests, and most importantly, our students. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we're looking forward to celebrate your success in your next step with Communitywide IT. Thank you.
Thank
Indeed.
you so very much, ma'am.
A very, very fascinating speech by Mrs. Muide there, and we appreciate you for all your support. So as we have committed to keeping to time today, would want to bring the event to a round off, and would like to say this is about the closing of the event. We'll be having those who will be around for to have a look on all our media sharings, and
There is an announcement before, because we know some of our guests are going to be leaving now. So please, we would like those that are here with us on the Zoom platform and also on YouTube, watching us live on YouTube, please hold on, because we're going to be sending in something that we want you to engage with. So we just need a few minutes of your time so that you can get that across to you as soon as we can get that across to you as soon as possible. However, we would be showing some of the other success stories so that it will inspire you to say that you could upskill, whether you have a knowledge in computer science, whatever, irrespective of whatever courses that you're studying currently, you can always be inspired, hear from others what they have done. It is not going to be easy. Yes, nobody's assuring you, because there are a lot of time and a lot of commitments that you need to make into being on the program. So we're going to share videos of people that are benefited from the program, and we want you to be inspired. And we're going to be dropping something on the chat, so keep an eye on the chat as well. And you're going to be enjoying some of our musical, wonderful songs as well. So Mr. Ogusheyin, over to you.
But I think before Mr. Ogusheyin, please, we have Bafaish's hands up. I guess he has a comment.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
I do recommend, because a lot of the students here who are getting certified today, I do recommend that we play their PowerPoint video showing each and every one of them and the certificates they have earned. I think Mr. Ogusheyin do have that. Those who pass their IT fundamental and those who pass their data foundation and the geek trainers, some of them who have succeeded. So Mr. Ogusheyin, you have that PowerPoint. After you play that PowerPoint, then you can go back to the video testimony. And anybody who wants to leave after that, they'll be free to, because many of them are waiting to see what certificate they have got. Thank you.
Over to you, Mr. Magnus.
Please, we would want everyone to please enable their videos, because we are taking virtual. We want to assume that we are all here physically, although we are here virtually. So please enable your videos, because we have a professional photographer who is going to be taking pictures. So kindly enable your videos. Thank you. And please smile. We want you to smile so that the pictures come out very nice.
Celebration, jubilation, jubilation, no, celebration, celebration, what we gon' do for our life. We go day all night, my Lola, my Raleigh, my Jaye, my Ramoto, jayé, máa ra mọ́tò, má rò pé mo ṣe lójú. Yeah, you go play if you get patience. Clean out, I no like pretense. I want the blessings within my location, oh. Bad mind in my circumference. They go do, they go yarn nonsense. I know send that they for high vibration, oh. Malola, marale, majaye, maramoto. I'ma no pay bushi loto. Malola, marale, majaye, maramoto. I'ma no pay bushi loto. Celebration, jubilation, jubilation, celebration, what we gonna do for our life? We go there, alright, no. Bẹ́sẹ̀ kan sókè, jíjó yẹn jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé wà ókè. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ́lá yìí, ọ̀gbẹ́ni káwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè. Lókè la mama lọ God dé. No worry, my brother, you know money go dey. Malola, marale, majaye, maramoto. I'ma rò pé mo ṣe lótò. Malola, marale, majaye, maramoto. I'ma rò pé mo ṣe lótò. Joe boy on deck. Oxygen mix. Cause I'm certain brighter days are yet to come. Ain't no question that tomorrow there'll be good times. Good times. I believe with every beat of my heart. Cause I'm certain brighter days are yet to come. Ain't no question that tomorrow there'll be good times. Good times. I believe with every beat of my heart. I'm on a one-way train. Tenda memba nenda zangu do my best. Saa zingine wangani noma. Imani yangu inanichoma. But I know there'll be a better day. Yeah, I'm living on the edge. Sijui nitashukia kwa gani stage. Life inanisunda kwa kona. Emotionally niko kwa border. I pray for better days. Cause I'm certain brighter days are yet to come. And no question that tomorrow there'll be good times. Good times. Oh, darling, I believe with every beat of my heart. Because ikizidi, nazidi makinika zaidi. I'm holding on a little bit longer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I see a brighter day. Yeah. Visions of love from up above. The sun is not too far away. Now I shut up, now not far. I know I will be okay. Reach for the stars with everything.
kọjá mi. Ire tèmi kó máa ní kọjá mi.
Wherever you go, Tera Moshe, oh. Whatever you do, Tera Moshe, oh. Yo, 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 your time done they gone. Yo, 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 your biz done they done. You think say God in order for your side, and you want to find another way to prosper. You think say God in order just get your time. And beauty gbàgbé o, ìlérí t'Olúwa ṣe yìí.
Ire tèmi kó máa ní kọjá mi. Ire tèmi kó máa ní kọjá mi. Bàbá mi ṣe bàbá kó máa kọjá mi. Bàbá mi ṣe bàbá kó máa kọjá mi.
Kó máa kọjá mi o láyé.
Àìmásìkò ló dààmú ẹ̀dá o. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà. Àìmásìkò ló dààmú ẹ̀dá o. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà.
Àní ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, yóò yóò lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́. Àní ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́.
Kí ni gbẹ́dọ́gbẹ́dọ́ fẹ́ fi kí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ gbẹ́? Kí látẹ́gùn fẹ́ fi igi gẹdú ṣe? Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa ló wà.
Ire tèmi kò máa ní kọjá mi o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa
ló wà.
Edis, congratulations. Edis, congratulations.
More music at Meand Vibes.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you make me a believer, believer. Hey, you break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my time, it came from. Hey, you make me a believer.
Wow.
What a way to.
Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations.
Welcome everybody. Talking me, good job. Tolu, Tofumi, Deji. Well done, everyone.
Please, everybody, enable your videos. We want to take a virtual pictures. We want to take pictures so that we can have it on our archive that you were here. So please really follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on LinkedIn. You can also tag us on this platform. Look forward to having you again for our fourth annual orientation next year, sometime next year again.
Sorry, just trying to. All right. So it'll be good to have, yeah, I can see lots of smiling faces. It's good to have you around. For our invited guests, you're very welcome, and you can see how much you can support community-wide. And for our incoming students, you are also welcome, and our past students too. I can see a number of recognizable faces. So for every one of you present today, you're welcome. Thank you for being part of Community-Wide. And yeah, I hope we've got enough. In this case, we'll say screenshots, right? Or photographs.
Yes. We want to take pictures. So, please smile. Please smile. We want you to smile, please.
Yeah. So, and like Tofumi has said, we're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, you have all the social media platforms. We're happy to broadcast what we do at Community-Wide, and we want you to help us speak that volume to all your followers too. Thank you once again for being part of Community-Wide, and I think that should be it from our end.
Today, I'm very grateful, and I hope very soon we are going to be holding and hosting a live event. Do you agree with me?
Oh yes, we. Oh yes, we will.
SARS, the babas and the mommies and the daddies, the board of directors. I want to believe that you will grant our request that we're going to be hosting a live red carpet, if possible. We want to be doing a live
Boston.
Yes, we want to do
in Boston. Welcome to Boston.
If you promise me that you can hire these two DJs.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Well done, Tokumi and Tolu. We want you to enjoy the musical interlude. We want you to dance. We want you to smile. We want you to network. We can actually network. Please check out a lot of our trainers are on LinkedIn. Please follow them, connect with them. We have our program manager, our IT program manager as well. We have our training managers. Every one of our trainers, they are on LinkedIn. Please connect with everyone. Even our board of directors are on LinkedIn as well. They are on the social media platforms. You could connect with them as well. And we look forward to having our partners. Please, we need help. We want to light up lives. We are not just, we just starting. This is just a piece of the iceberg. We want to light up a lot of lives. We want to go round the continent. So we look forward to having you all supporting us. Thank you so very much. And I'm not saying good night here because I want to dance. So I'm going to be playing songs for you to please dance. Shake your body. We want to see you dance.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate the work two of you have done. Excellent as always. We appreciate it. I'm sure the board members appreciate it. You kept it lively. You kept it going. And you kept it on time. That was very, very useful. Thank you very much.
Well done.
I lost my dancing shoes, so.
You are going to dance. Please get up, get up.
Okay, folks, thank you.
Strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've gone over it up till now. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I feel love and lost my senses, sailing through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart falls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody who loves me. To hold me in his arms. I need a man to take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Now get with this. Whoa, don't you wanna dance with me, baby? Don't you wanna dance with me, boy? Hey, don't you wanna dance with me, baby? With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. With somebody who loves me.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down.
what you wanna do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high to bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Welcome to the Bank of the Free, where everything is just as it seems. Zero bank
Thank you
charges,
so much, everybody.
no maintenance
fees. Thank you so very much.
Constantly overdraft. Everything you need, everything I do with Buddha. Everything I do with Buddha. The Bible for me low Buddha.
Don't sleep, wake up. Kalaya money, wake up. Kalaya money, wake up. Tera, go get the moolah. Wake up, Koni kokala. Ala kuya lodila. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kilo come, become person, person we don't mind. But when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far so good, Koni bajo. Let me see you, oh lo, let me see you, oh lo, bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh lo, let me see you, oh lo, bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh lo, let me see you, oh lo, bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh lo, let me see you, oh lo, bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Better, go get the dollar. Wake up. Don't walk, don't try. No first be hard. Kilo go chef water. You feel the matter. When I find that last free on a sofa floor. So far so good. Koni bajo. Let me see you. Oh lo, let me see you. Oh lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh lo, let me see you. Oh lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh lo, let me see you. Oh lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you, de buga. Oh vibe. Leave me on the bed. You don't walk, you don't try. You're supposed to live vibe.
Thank you very much. I don't know if people don't want to go. You people should go now.
There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason.
All right, we'll play a song. It's so one that you can all go to bed and have a wonderful night's rest.
Please come back now. And there goes my mind racing, and you are the
Andrew, thank you so much, Mike. I see you dancing. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
pleasure being here. Swim every ocean.
Thank you, Mr.
Just to be with you.
Thank you so much.
Fix
I
what
Everyone should remember to hit item 7 before going on.
Yes, item 7 will be
Item 7, please, it's behind me, please, everyone.
There's item 7 here too, please.
It's behind me, so everybody should get his name.
So much for joining us today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Mr. P.T. Massacre. Thank you, Mr. Madison Taylor, Mr. Temitope Ogunleye. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Taiwo.
If I could turn back the clock, I'd make sure the light defeated the dark. I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe, and I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. I don't wanna fight no more. I don't wanna cry no more. Come back, you are the reason. Closer, just a little closer. Come a little closer. I need you to hold me tonight. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason. Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
happening? I'm enjoying your vibe.
The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
We should show big congratulations on your award.
Thank you. And you too. Congratulations.
Mr. Sophia, it's good to see you. I really enjoy your voice, mommy. I like your dancing.
Congratulations, Rachel. I'm glad to have you.
Okay, I'm enjoying your life.
Nice to get lucky. 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 Nice to get lucky.
Papa told me keep your head up high. Even though your body full of bite marks from all them canines.
Well done,
Steady moving, I'm just living life. And so many people in my business, so many joking eyes. My fears are easier to face now. In the front of my head, steady chasing my pain.